Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 31st through January 6th. So happy New Year, Scorpio. These readings, you guys are my last one, and they've been quite spiritual and deep. I see a lot of shifting taking place for many people in regards to love and romance in 2019. And woo, look at that, Scorpio. This has been popping up for many of the reads, but if it flies out as I'm shuffling and talking to you, I'm taking that more as a special bonus message about what's unfolding for you throughout all of 2019 romantically. And if you see the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and the heart chakra are highlighted here in this particular card. And to me, this is the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and really connecting in the heart space. You see the two sunflowers here. This is like twin flame energy, or your soulmate, or finally being in a good balance with you and your existing partnership, where you guys just finally are on the same page. You find stable grounding, and you just are understanding each other and aligning with each other much better than you did throughout 2018. Okay, for others of you, this is a very beautiful soulmate, twin flame romance coming into your world in 2019, Scorpio. So keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, so over here on this side of the reading, we have compatibility, and over here we have spiritual maturity. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to start with singles, because what I get here is there is a huge shift, like spiritual maturity over there, compatibility. Scorpio, you singles, I don't know, 2019, it seems like the magic year for twin flame, soulmate, however you want to look at it, coming together, reuniting, all of it. What I see here is where if you have really been hoping for a reconciliation or anything along those lines with somebody, or to align to your twin flame if you've never met them yet in this life, like that's really on your menu, on your mind this week, as well as all of 2019. It's a recognition of relationships that are truly not compatible with your soul. All right, Scorpio, where you may have in the past settled for certain things, where you had a list of, let's say, 5 must-haves, and somebody had maybe 3 of those 5, you accepted that because you're like, you know, everybody is just who they are, and I have my flaws, but you didn't recognize that by, you know, only going for 3 out of the 5 things that really mattered to you, you were kind of settling, even though you connected, even though you had feelings for somebody. And you're kind of at this place where it's like, I want soul connection. I want a real spiritual tie. I don't want this fake. I don't want this pretend. I want the real deal. Now, those of you in committed relationships, I just see you guys really settling into a whole different energy with each other. And there's just something that's really jumping out at me from both of these cards as I sit here and read for you. And I want to point this out. So you see they're both on a bird, and you know, they're throwing hearts to each other. Hello, how are you? You know, this is kind of like getting to know each other. You know, it's not super significant yet, right? But and look at, she has red hair and he has dark hair. And then look here, here's the couple. Now they've spent some time together and they've established a connection. And now here at this juncture, whether this is a brand new relationship coming into your life, or this is your existing committed relationship, or this is you in a reconnection of somebody, there's there's work that's already been done, or there's already history to this relationship, and now we're both finally vibrationally aligned. Those of you in current existing commitments, or those of you that are having reconnections, we're finally aligned spiritually, energetically, emotionally, mentally, and now together we finish this journey. It's leading to the ultimate truth, the ultimate enlightenment. All right. Others of you, it's like you're doing this work on yourself, and then in 2019, even could be this week, you know, this person is showing up to walk the rest of this journey with you, your twin flame, that type of energy. So Scorpio, I really do see that here. And you're deeply introspective about who is compatible. You're not interested in settling anymore ever again. And if you are in a committed relationship and they're not willing to evolve with you, you're out of there. You're just, your spirit is calling you big time, Scorpio. Big, big time. So let's add to these cards. All right, so a North Node, life's purpose. Yeah, you guys are getting really serious and focused about who you're supposed to be with romantically. Do I need to go through some karmic relationships to get to my twin flame? Do I need to walk this journey with a soulmate for a while and offer them assistance and growth? You know, you're just at this point where, what is it that I need to do, universe, to get me to this? That's the journey I'm after. That's my home. Yeah, look at that water element sensing. Where you and the other person don't even have to speak words. You just know each other. There is a emotional and spiritual maturity to you both that is not just a given. It's comes with life experience and really taking ownership and accountability for ourselves and allowing our consciousness to expand and learning our lessons, and it just really elevates that vibration. And Scorpio, there, it's you and somebody, okay? I see it right there. You feel it too. And look at that, card 40, card 41. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if that's not a sign. Okay, let's pull some more cards here. All right, look at that. Received. Mask. And numbing. Yep. Scorpio, if it ain't real, you're not going to do it. You can't. It will feel so forced that it turns your stomach. It's numbing. You can't pretend and hide that you're happy when you're not, okay? What I see here is, again, where it's just so strong in you, Scorpio, in your current relationship. If we're not there, it's all, gosh, you're ready to just let it go. You don't want the perpetual shallow experiences with anybody. Some of you, this could be a past relationship that you've been kind of struggling letting go with, but now you're just kind of in the place to see how low vibrating it truly was and where you're headed. Scorpio, there's a lot, like with destiny here, there's a lot. This feels so significant this week to me, what's going on for you guys in your relationships. And it's tough because this is a general reading. So I just, ultimately, I feel like destiny's calling you. Yeah, look at that. This was, the world card was trying to jump out. Just as I said that, destiny is calling you. No question on that, Scorpio. But are you willing to go? Are you willing to hear the call? I don't think you have a choice. But I just thought I'd throw that out there. Destiny is destiny, right? We just can control the experience in which we get there. Okay, yeah, look at this. The Three of Wands received. Oh, beautiful. We have the Knight of Cups under the mask. And we have the King of Swords under numbing. So I get strong water energy. Could be fellow Scorpio, could be Cancer, could be Pisces. Or we have Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra right there. Scorpio, listen. This is exactly everything I've already said. The kind of person who is argumentative, ungrateful, pessimistic, know-it-all, controlling, verbally abusive, distant, cold, wishy-washy. Yeah, we're done with that. You don't want that anymore. You're not going to pretend and hide your true feelings anymore, Scorpio. It's just you're done with that. There's something kind of bubbling up from deep, deep down inside of you, and it's time for a shift. It's time for a change. And superficial relationships, they're a thing of the past as you move through 2019. Okay? They definitely are a thing of the past. Or you're making it a thing of the past because it just doesn't fit on your soul anymore. Now, I do have to say, some of you in existing relationships, I do see where things this week we're starting to, recognize, come into that higher frequency of connection, of being, of understanding as we, continue on with our journey. I do see a reconciliation for some of you. I don't know that it's this week. It could be. But this, to me, this whole reading, Scorpio, is feeling more of like a 2019 projection. I don't know why Spirit is bringing it out like that. It could be because there's some work for you guys to do, but it's like 2019 is the year of soulmates, of twin flames coming together, aligning, reconnection. So let's pull some more cards, Scorpio. I feel like I need to pull 3 for you guys on this last, because this 41, 40, and these are both court cards, and that's 3 of Wands. So let's pull 3. Okay, that's probably why, because 2, we're going to fly out. Also, Scorpio, any sort of third-party situation, you're not down for that anymore either. Any sort of triangle, you're like, nope, done. I am better than that. Like, I want more than that. I want real soul connection. I want twin flame connection. All right, yeah. Differences here. Scorpio, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like, nope, if we're not on the same frequency, I'm not going to waste my time. If you, maybe down the road, we'll meet each other again, but we're not of the same frequency, and this is just never going to work unless we are, okay? And we're doing away with that. Now, for others of you, this to me is where you guys, where we're bickering, fighting, not seeing eye to eye, we're both finally shifting out of that energy and having respect and honor for our differences, opposed to trying to change or mold each other. Yeah, and look at this. There's, you're coming into a different confidence about yourself and your worth. Because look at what's next. We have fragment. And look at, fragment falls under this numbing air sign energy. Some of you, there's a really heavy, hard person that you've kind of got to shed. It feels more karmic relationship. You may have confused it as twin flame, but as you move through this energy, you will see it for what it is, because when the twin flame connects with you, it's a connection that you've never ever known before. And if you haven't experienced it yet in this lifetime, any new relationship or soul connection that stimulates you a great deal may lead you to believe that this particular person is your twin flame, because you have not yet aligned to that beautiful high vibing frequency of energy where we decide we're going to continue. Yeah, look at that. The numbing fell down. Where we decide that we're going to continue to ascend and elevate our consciousness and our energy for the rest of our life together. It is very beautiful. Scorpio, if it doesn't jive with you, it's time to work through letting it go and releasing it, because your destiny calls. And I see for Scorpios a very lovely, high vibing romantic relationship experience. It doesn't mean there will be no problems, there will be no disagreements, there will be no misunderstandings, or there will be no lessons to be learned. It's just a different flow of energy where there's a lot of mutual respect and admiration, and things are done with integrity, with heart, with soul, because you both are operating from a higher level of consciousness as you ascend through this life, you know. And this fragmented, scattered, splintered energy, whether yours or the people that you've been involved with romantically, that's becoming a thing of the past. And it will become more and more of the past the more confident you become within yourself. So, Scorpio, pretty intense, powerful reading for a general read, I must say. But don't give up. Like, I keep seeing this twin flame stuff in every single reading. Love, weekly, moon, forecast for the year. Like, you name it. I keep seeing it. And you just need to know that that's where you're headed. That's where your energy stream projection is going, especially those of you who are single. So keep yourself open, keep yourself aware. You know, what's meant to be will always find its way. So those are your messages, Scorpio, and Happy New Year's to all you guys. Take care.